I think as a business owner, you should set reasonable expectations for your ads, SEO campaigns, etc. Why? Because a lot of people think that it's almost a magic trick, meaning like I see it often. Like, so I had someone today come on my live and they were saying how, hey, I had fired my last marketing agency because they couldn't give me the results I wanted. Like, okay, tell me a little bit more about your business. He had said he was in X field. He had spent $1,500 a month on Google ads, and it was for a couple of services in a very populated city. Like, I mean, it's a pretty big popular city, a lot of people in there, and whatever the case is. He said that the quality leads they were bringing him weren't good, and that he just wasn't happy with them, so he fired them. I asked him like, okay, what was the type of leads you're looking for? How many jobs were you trying to close per month? He had said he wanted to close 40 jobs per month, and mind you, for a business like this, it's very unlikely you're gonna close 40 jobs a month or get 40 jobs a month with $1,500 in ad spend. Now, not only that is the locations you're targeting. Is there 40 people that are actually gonna convert in that area? If you're hitting for 40 people, how much competition do you have? How much are you bidding? You have to take that into account. How much are we bidding? How many people are searching for it in our area? How much competition is there? Can we even afford those 40 jobs? And we're not talking clicks, we're talking converted jobs. These are booked in. So it's kind of like it gets you to that position where it's like, okay, what do you expect? Like, okay, $1,500 can by all means get you maybe 10 jobs for sure, more than likely. But if you want to push for 40, it's a little bit out of the ordinary. You want to have reasonable expectations. So he said he fired the agency because they weren't getting him quality leads, and I totally understand if you're paying someone and you're telling them, hey, the leads are not good, not good, not good, and they just don't do anything about it. Now, my guess was that the targeting was just really broad, meaning they were just trying to get them traffic as much as possible. Maybe there wasn't that much search intent in that area, so they're just trying to get whatever traffic they could. That's an idea of what happened between him and the campaign they had set up with the agency. But as a business owner, you want to have really be very mindful of the expectations you have going into it. Okay, you don't want to ask for leads X amount, a crazy amount with a pretty low budget. Like, even if you're putting in $1,000 and you're saying, oh, I want to close 50 jobs a month with $1,000, so you're trying to get each job at $20, like whatever the case is, like $50. It's really really unlikely. So being a business owner, just be mindful about what you're expecting when you're starting an SEO campaign, ads, whatever the case is.